New here at 5, the I-Team diving into new data showing how COVID-19 impacted students of color in the classroom. Yesterday, we showed you the statewide view. Only about half of all public school students pass state exams. Samantha Coomer is live here at Ligon Middle School in Raleigh with a look at that disparity between students. Sam?
Yes, Steve, it's no secret that when these school doors shuttered in 2020, students took a big hit. And unfortunately, that hit was greater for students of color and economically disadvantaged students. This latest data showing us the proficiency gap between white students and black students is widening. Here in Wake County, 4% fewer students are grade level proficient than before the pandemic. That gap is wider for black, Hispanic, and economically disadvantaged students. Proficiency decreased pretty equally in Cumberland County between the 2019 and 2020 school year, but economically disadvantaged students are reporting some of the biggest lags in rebound. In Durham County, 79% of white students are considered proficient, opposed to 35% of black students, a gap that has widened since 2019. The gap in grade level proficiency widened between white and black students in all three districts and across the state. At the state level, nearly double the percentage of white students are considered grade level proficient. But these gaps in performance existed before the pandemic, but now they are getting slightly worse. State Board of Education member James E. Ford called these disparities demoralizing and heartbreaking, but he also says they bring a sense of urgency now to the issue.
Appropriately use the resources from the ESSER dollars, the American Rescue Plan monies to do what's necessary for those particular groups to respond to their particular needs, the low-income communities, the communities that don't have a lot of resources, that don't have access to broadband. You're going to have to take care of sort of the systemic or societal elements that inform the quality of education. And if you don't do those things, I think you're going to continue to see those problems. And so, this is the best possible case being made, these data, for why we need to do this now.
And Ford also says this data does give him some optimism because it shows recovery is already underway. He believes with more funding and targeted efforts towards these historically marginalized communities, that upward trajectory can continue. Live in Raleigh, Samantha Coomer, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, there is a focus on that in the school year ahead. Sam, thank you.